2020 for sure has been an absolutely different year in terms of the coronavirus and everything that is happening around that. And I actually had a discussion about this the other day with a colleague of mine, that whether it's corona or whether it's something else, there's always things in life that happen that could derail you from what you want to achieve. And anything from not being able to move as fluidly as you would want to, or as freely, to limited access to things that you need, to limited access to things that you want. I think the 7 levels of abundance have allowed me to maintain a bit of distance from the haywireness of it. I've not fallen back on patterns of pulling in the drama and making it my own. I've been able to say, okay, that's what it is. I can actually look at this and I can choose how I want to respond. So in terms of the 7 levels of abundance tools, it's allowed me to remain grounded and rooted, remain safe, even among discrepancies in availability of resources, availability of work, or the idea that work could come and go. I was able and am able to stay in ease. And I even had a bit of money magic in that a month into the COVID crisis, I had my highest income for the year. So not to say that I'm that good and awesome, but just to say that when you apply the tools, magic happens. And 7 levels of abundance just allows you so many more tools than you anticipate. And I'm using it in ways that I can't even begin to describe, because it's a daily practice now. It's my habit. And I've got your posters on my wall and in my drawers. So whenever I feel that scarcity mindset coming, I'm like, fairy godmother gave me permission to have a nap. I'm going to have a nap. I'm going to have a sip of water. I tend to look at what is the smallest step I can take to just step away from the situation and look at it, so that I'm not so convoluted in it that I don't know what to do. And the moment that I feel that way, I use my ease tools, check which chakra point might help, which activity, and also just tuning into what feels naturally good. So the 7 levels need not be a recipe. It also makes you more aware of your intuitive wisdoms that you can apply.
7 levels of abundance has helped me through these COVID times. Okay, I would like to say that I am fortunate because I did the program before, long before the COVID times. But right now, because of the tools, it could not come at a better time. A lot of crazy things have been happening with the economy, and obviously because of the COVID situation, my job, which I think that other people's jobs as well have also faced, is that we got a pay cut at work, and just a whole lot of things financially were just not making sense. But I have been in a position where I am so calm about things, like the way that the finances have been going. It is just absolutely amazing. Like magic just worked itself out. And because yes, it doesn't mean that I didn't have any worries. I was definitely worried when things started, and I mean, to be told that you are going to be getting a pay cut, it's not the most nicest feeling in the world. But because of my practices, because of my my grounding, most importantly, what's our red chakra again?
Root chakra, the root chakra.
My root chakra, I have been working on that, and it is stable. Things just worked themselves out. I breathed through everything. 3 months later, and I'm actually doing well. And our, in terms of business, our company has gone back to normal, meaning that my finances are going back to normal. Not that anything ever happened with my finances, but it's just brought me to that stage where I am just calm. Oh, and also I've been able to spend more time with my son, which is amazing. I feel like I've learned about this new person. So yeah, it's been beautiful. It absolutely has been beautiful.
Especially now during this time of scarcity and lack, with lockdown and people being so fearful, this is a leap of faith. This is a process. You trust the process, you take the leap, and you put your full faith in this, that it will build you up. It will build up the healthy routines that you need to get through and thrive in this tough time that we're actually living in. I think especially now, this course prepared me for COVID, actually. it was just the next thing for me. I knew exactly what to do. I could hunker down, and I had my daily routines. I knew how to look after myself because of this course. It had nothing to do with anyone else or what's happening in the world. This teaches you to go inside and build yourself from the inside out. Instead of relying on the news and what's happening or the negativity, you learn to build that energy and balance up in yourself, which is key right now.
I actually think if I hadn't have done that program, I actually wouldn't have made it through this year and through COVID, to be quite honest with you. I think that the whole program actually was divinely timed to put me into the right perspective for actually dealing with this challenge. I actually started this year and I entered Survivor, but I didn't actually realize what Survivor I was entering, and it was actually Survivor of COVID. And yeah, I'm prevailing. So that's what happened. All the tools have been like so close to me in my pocket. I've had to look and work with them all the time. Yeah, so it's been absolutely amazing. Basically, I'm pretty much abundant all the time because I actually expect abundance and it actually follows me. So I don't look for new business, it follows me and it comes to me. So I've actually increased my business this year. Business has just flown to me. People have come to me and said, can I be their broker? Fortunate enough to keep getting our income, and our income remained the same and grew. So we took all advantage of all the holiday payments and all the things out there, and all the money that we would have paid out, I just saved it. So I put it into a money market account. So, and I saved a huge amount of money. Yeah, like 104,000 Rand. so it's been actually such a blessing for me over this time. I actually feel good about such being a blessing, so I still have to work on that. You know, because everyone else is struggling and I feel, why am I being so blessed? But I'm loving it. Yeah.
These tools, firstly, if you apply them daily, for an example, for each module, there are exercises that you have to do daily. There are exercises for weekly and monthly. So if you do the exercises daily, you are definitely exercising your self-compass, because these exercises can let you know the state that you are in, such that even when COVID fears arrived for me too, I remember myself saying to my daughter and my sister, okay, now I'm also fearful about this COVID thing. I'm even scared to go buy bread. Then I thought to myself, okay, listen, when I'm fearful, what do I need to do? I need to be present first. I cycle through my senses, I breathe, and then I listen to myself. I tune in a lot. And normally once I do the tuning, instinctively something comes up for me in terms of what I can do to counteract my fear, or what do I have to do to counteract my blockage if I feel blocked. So wow, for Corona atmosphere, it's been very useful for me because I use the opportunity to be indoor, to do more listening in, more inner work, and it has worked like a charm for me as well, even through this pandemic period. I'm so appreciative.